Okay, so the pest control people are here. It's 8:40 a.m. now on Thursday, September 20th, 19th. Oh, I forgot my shirt. I'm so sorry, I forgot my shirt. Can I grab my shirt from over there? Thank you. Okay, so do you need me to pull the bed away from the wall?
No, we'll do that. No worries.
Okay, I can do that if you want. Okay, I can move that stuff into the hallway. I was sorry, I thought you guys were going to be here a little bit later.
That's fine. It's fine.
So I can pull this out into the hallway. Yeah, I was going to move this out into the hallway and then just give you guys free access to the closet.
Just make sure that's all you need, because when she starts spraying, you can go back in. Okay?
Yeah, okay. This drawer right here actually needs to be sprayed, so I'm going to put it on the bed.
You gotta make sure you take everything out of there for her.
Okay. Well, the stuff in it needs to be sprayed as well. So the area on the bed, like behind the bed, probably should be sprayed. And then this, I can just, this chair right here, just move it out of the, whoops. Sorry, I thought you guys were going to be here a little bit later. Okay. And then this, sorry, I'm just going to put this on the bed. Okay. And then just move the chair so that you guys have full access to the closet. Okay, there we go. So that's a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I don't have my keys. And it is Sir, could you put this on the bed because it needs to be sprayed? Thank you. Okay. So it's not, they showed up at 8:30. I thought they were going to come at 12, so I wasn't quite ready for the pest control team, but they're here now. Hi, I'm so sorry. There are also mice in this unit. Could you guys put down like some mouse traps or something?
Gonna do that right now.
Awesome. Okay, great. Thank you so much. So I'm a little concerned about my keys. I really hope they don't lock the unit. If they do, I'm kind of screwed. I can't get back in. How long do I have to wait before going back in?
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think that they are just leaving now. That was quick. Again, I thought they were coming at the same time they did last time, which was 12 p.m. and they came at 8:30, so I wasn't quite ready. But I had already cleared out the closet, the areas around the walls, the underneath of the sink, etc. So thank you. So the door's open, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, so they just left. I'm not supposed to be in here, but I just want to find my keys. The keys are kind of critical. I also have to record the fact that I did move everything out of the closet. So there's nothing in here. It's completely cleared out. There's nothing around the perimeter of the floor. Um, that is cleared out. The bathroom floor mostly is cleared out. This tap right here is broken. The knob broke yesterday, and I can't fix it. The knob is what turns the water on and off. And yeah, I told the management company about the water uh, basically coming out full force, and I can't shut it off. They haven't done anything. So let's turn the air conditioning back on here. And I don't know where my keys are. Okay, so I guess they didn't move the bed around from the wall. And again, where the hell are my keys? Yeah, the keys are missing. Strange. So what they said was, next time I should have cleared out the cabinets. That's a lot of stuff. But okay. But again, they had requested that everything be pulled away from the walls. So I told them I would pull the bed away from the walls. They didn't do that. They said they would do it themselves. So access to the baseboards, everything piled on top of the table so that they could access the underneath of the table right here, access to the closet and to this area right here. And the floor of the bathroom is also pretty much cleared out. Again, there's a broken knob that forces the faucet to not be able to shut off. I told management about that. They haven't fixed it. That's their problem. And I cleared out the underneath of this sink. I mean, it's been cleared out for weeks now because there's a leak under there. So aside from these cabinets, I did clear out everything that they asked. Fucking asshole. Yeah, and then he goes into the bathroom where my stuff is. So it's almost like they didn't spray. I'm not getting that sense of overwhelming pesticide fumes now as I did the last time that I was here, and I still can't find my keys. Where are my keys? This is a problem. Okay, so my keys are gone. They're nowhere. The last time that I saw them, I had put them like right here on this table. They should still be there because I didn't remove them. But somebody who's a psychopath and who uses surveillance devices in this unit likes to get in here and then steal stuff that she can see me leaving lying around. And I'm referring to Irizarry, the psycho scum asswipe, sponsored BLM hate stalking professional harasser that Oleg Aleseyev, the property manager, has referred to as such a talented hacker. She can get into anything. She can take care of anything. So when my keys go missing and they're absolutely nowhere to be found, they're not on the floor, they're not on this table. Normally I just put them like right here or right here. I don't drop them on the floor, then they're gone. Irizarry took them. She takes everything out of this unit because she's Greenville's surveillance expert, as they referred to her. They're the ones who told me she's their surveillance expert. So what Irizarry likes to do is to prevent me from leaving the building. She does everything she possibly can to prevent me from leaving the building because she has a problem with the fact that I have a life outside the building and she doesn't. And she's been taking keys, credit cards, other stuff that I need to leave the building out of this unit for years. And it's usually stuff that's left like right by the door. So that table right there is just a couple of feet from the door. Last time I saw the keys, they were right here, right on that side right there. They didn't fall. They're not on the floor. So somebody took them, presumably, when I was down the hall in the common bathroom just for a couple of minutes. Okay, my keys are gone. They're gone. I always leave them right there or on that pile of boxes by the door. And because this pile of boxes was 2 feet from the door and that table is literally 3 feet from the door, and Irizarry has a 10-year history of grabbing things out of this unit that are close to the door when I go down the hall for like literally a minute without locking the door. And she has knowledge of the fact that I'm out of my unit and that the door isn't locked. She takes things that she thinks I might need. 2 weeks ago, she stole the EBT card and my debit card and a health insurance card out of my bag that was right by this door because she knew that I had appointments that I needed to use those cards for in the next few days. And of course, they disappeared out of my bag and I had to call and get all of those cards replaced. She's been stealing things from inside of my bags for years because according to Greenville staff, she is their surveillance expert, which means she's using surveillance devices in this unit to have immediate knowledge of what I do and don't have in here. And when she sees items that she thinks might be of value or that I might need to use to get out of the building, she steals them. And so they disappear. So my keys are gone. And the last time that I saw them was 6 p.m. yesterday. I haven't left the building, haven't gone out of this unit for any significant amount of time. So the fact that the keys were left right there on that table when I got back and now they're gone and they were right by the door, very easy for anybody who knows exactly where I keep the things in this unit to steal them when the door is left open and I'm down the hall for like literally a minute or two. I've been reporting this for years. For years now, somebody has been stealing items that I leave right by this door when I go down the hall for just a minute or two because they are using surveillance devices in this unit. As Greenville keeps bragging, Jasmine Irizarry is their surveillance expert. And according to her handler, Oleg Aleseyev, she is so talented. She can hack into anything. She can get into anything. And he likes to say she can take care of anything. So when my keys suddenly disappear from basically one evening to the next, and they are absolutely nowhere. So they didn't fall under the table. Okay. This right here, just a bunch of junk. They didn't suddenly fall under the table. Okay. They're not in this little bucket. The keys did not land under the table. Okay. So they're not where, if they had fallen, they'd be right on the floor and I would be able to see them. They would be right here because I had put them right here when I got back from using the common bathroom downstairs at around 5:36 yesterday. The keys are gone. There's also still no water coming out of this tap. So this is maximum. It's a trickle. As you can see, Greenville is basically throttling the water to this unit. So there's no water coming out right now of this tap. This has been going on for just about 24 hours now. So I don't need to pay rent for that. And my keys have been stolen. Okay, so my keys were right here. Last time I saw them, I had put them right here at 5:30 yesterday after getting back from using a common bathroom downstairs. I only had a few items with me. I had my phones, my keys, and I used my keys to get back into my unit and put them right here. They're gone. They're not anywhere in this area. They're not on the floor. I didn't move them over here. They're not over here. That's the only other place I would have put them besides putting them on my bed. They're not on my bed. Okay, so let's just see if maybe they fell into one of these pockets by accident, if somehow my keys developed feet and decided to walk over here and, you know, jump into one of these little pockets where I keep my cosmetics items and toiletries. No, and they're not in any of these pockets either. So the keys are not here. They're not in the bathroom. I didn't bring them into this storage area of a bathroom. And they disappeared from the area around my door. At the same time, as I keep reporting, the knob is now broken. It broke yesterday when I was trying to turn the water on because there was no water coming out of this tap, and now I can't shut it off. I have notified Greenville management in 2 voicemails since yesterday that the knob here is broken. Obviously, they haven't gotten back to me because they never do. They never fix anything. Okay, so the keys are nowhere. Okay, they're not on the floor. Right, I've cleared out the entire floor in preparation for the pest control inspection, so I would have seen them if they were anywhere on the floor. They're not under the table, checked under the table. They're not anywhere on this table. I looked all over the table, which is where I had put them the last time. They're not on this luggage. Check the luggage, check the little pockets behind the door. And again, because I cleared out this entire area right here, it's not like the keys fell in the closet or landed behind any furniture. They were right here on this table 12, 14 hours ago, the last time that I saw them. I had put them right here, which means that anybody who knew that I was down the hall for a minute or two and that had not locked the door and knew where I kept my keys could have just jumped in here and grabbed them, which is the same person that's been doing that for 10 years, named Jasmine Irizarry, who the Greenville group keeps referring to as their surveillance expert. All right, so you know what? They sprayed in here. I'm not feeling the spray on my skin. Normally it causes like a burning sensation. So I'm just going to start bringing stuff back in so it's not left in the hallway. God, there's a cockroach. Gross. Yeah, well, I guess they're a little agitated right now. Okay, so it looks like the pest control inspectors sprayed back here. They moved the fridge from against the wall. So maybe, I mean, this is where all the cockroaches come from. This is where I always see them, right here. That they always come from that area behind that wall right there. Okay, so my keys are not here. They're not over here. No keys. And I certainly did not put them on my bed because I actually shook out all the bedding last night. And if my keys had been left on my bed, I would have immediately noticed it. So somebody stole the keys out of this unit sometime within the last 14 hours. The last time I saw my keys was right around 6 p.m. when I got back from using the common bathroom downstairs and had put my keys right here, right there on this corner right here after getting in. And then I went over and started fixing things over by my sink. Went down the hall for like a minute to take out some recycling and wash my hands because there was no water coming out of my tap. And then the keys disappeared. So they're gone. They're not anywhere here. They didn't fall on the floor. They're not in the hallway. I didn't leave them on the door. Okay, so they're gone. So again, if the keys had literally fallen from this table, they would be right here on the floor. Oh my God, there's a cockroach. So gross. Okay, there's clearly cockroaches in this. There we go. Yeah, they're still around, obviously. In the meantime, I have to call management and tell them that their psychopath, surveillance expert, sex offender, hate stalker named Jasmine Irizarry, who they are sponsoring and apparently paying to harass tenants they don't like, has stolen the keys out of this unit. And I will not be paying for them because they were stolen. So they can take me to court, or I will take them to court if they charge me a fee. Okay, so when a sponsored professional psychopath, such as Jasmine Irizarry, has been stealing things out of your handbags and the area by your door for years, at the exact moment that you happen to go down the hall for a minute or two without locking your door, then obviously she's using surveillance devices to have knowledge of what you have in your living space. And then she uses the surveillance devices to know when you leave your unit and exactly where you went, so that she knows how much time she has to grab stuff that are, stuff that's by the door before you come back. So that happened sometime between 5:30, 6 p.m. yesterday evening when I came back up here from using the common bathroom downstairs, and I had my keys with me. I used my keys to unlock the door and then put the keys right here. They disappeared between 5:30, 6 p.m. yesterday and 10:30 p.m. when I was going in and out of this unit, shaking things out. I did not go down the hall, so I'm assuming if somebody had gotten in here and grabbed the keys, they would have done so while I was just a few feet away. And then when you have a management company that is corrupt and brags about how they're using a psychopath as their surveillance expert, and multiple employees of the Greenville Group have bragged about how Irizarry is their surveillance expert, then when stuff gets stolen out of your unit, you can sue them for it because they're directly responsible.
On extension at any time. For rentals, press 1. For maintenance, press 2. If you're interested in selling a property, press 3. For the office directory, press 4 or press 0 for the front desk.
Thank you for calling the Greenville Group.
Yes, hi. I'm calling from Unit 89 to report that your associate, Jasmine Irizarry, has a 10-year history of stealing things out of my unit that I leave in and around the door area by my unit. And then because you guys have informed me that she's using surveillance devices in my unit, she has knowledge of the fact that when I go down the hall for a minute or two, the door is unlocked. And over the last 12 hours, somebody has gotten into my unit, stolen a few cards out of the outside pocket of my bag, and then stolen my keys. So the keys are gone. The last time that I saw them, they were on the table by the door at approximately 6:30 yesterday evening. And Irizarry has been doing this for 10 years. This has been going on for 10 years. It started happening just after she was placed.
Okay, have you reported it to the police?
I'm about to, but how do I get new keys? Because
Okay.
now I can't get in or out of the building. I can't leave my unit. I can't lock up my unit.
All right, I need to call maintenance and in regards to the situation, if you can just have the police take care of that. That is their department. Okay?
Yes, but I do need keys to get in and out of the unit. So however I can get new keys, let me know.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Irizarry is not just a psychopath, a sex offender, an obsessive stalker, and a hacker. She's also a kleptomaniac and has been stealing stuff from this area right by the door for years and out of my handbags that I leave right here. So approximately, I don't know exactly, a few days ago, the credit cards that were in the inside pocket of this bag right here, which was zipped up, were stolen. Right here. See this pocket right here? You can barely see it. You have to literally dig through the bag to find the pocket. There's two different pockets. And the one pocket that happened to have my credit card, my health insurance card, and my EBT card, somebody stole those 3 cards out of this pocket right here. They're gone. There's nothing in that pocket. It's empty. I have a few pieces of receipts and paper clips. Okay, can you see that little pocket right there? Do you see that pocket? Irizarry, who uses surveillance devices in this unit, knows exactly where I keep all my credit cards, my valuables, and those 3 cards disappeared a few days ago, and that bag was over by the door as well. She knows exactly what I have. She takes things that I need to leave the building and to be out and about in society. She has a problem with me leaving the building because she's an obsessive stalker and basically tries to hold people like in a situation where she can have access to them 24/7 so she can harm them, right? That's what psychopaths get off on. They obsess over how to harm the people that they have a problem with. And then they try to prevent those people from leaving the vicinity of where the psychopath can have access to their targets. That's how psychopaths work, right? That's why they stalk their victims. And then often, back in the day before they had electronic surveillance, they would kidnap their victims and literally like stick them in a basement somewhere. That's what psychopaths did. The Gilgo Beach killer has done that. He's the most recent example, but so did Ted Bundy. So did Jeffrey Dahmer. They all like literally targeted their victims and then tried to hold their victims captive somewhere where they could then just hurt them and torture them. And that's what Irizarry has been doing for years, but she's not doing it physically. She's doing it electronically, using surveillance devices in this unit to block me from being able to leave the building when I need to. For instance, she takes my keys or my credit cards, or then contaminates the water to my shower so I can't take a shower and leave on time. She steals things that I need to leave, basically, like contaminates the shampoo, the conditioner, contaminates the water, poisons my food so that I get sick and can't leave, uses a directed energy device to electronically assault me so that I feel unwell and can't leave the building or can't do what I need to do when I need to do it. That is the entire point of her whole operation. And she's being sponsored in doing this. So she's basically a paid psychopath, a career psychopath, who's also a kleptomaniac and steals things out of this bag where she should have no knowledge of that, you know, their whereabouts, right? So the credit cards, approximately 4 or 5 months ago, a sealed Ziploc bag with 6 old cell phones was stolen out of the bottom of this bag where nobody should have known where it was. So, you know, when there's surveillance devices, presumably like on that light right there, Irizarry, the psychopath, hate stalking, sex offender, and kleptomaniac knows exactly what to take, where it is, and she knows exactly when I leave my unit. And again, because I've cleared everything away from the walls in order to prepare for today's pest control visit, it's not like the keys suddenly fell behind furniture and are lying somewhere against the wall. They did not fall anywhere. This whole area was cleared out last night, and the keys were right there the last time that I saw them. They're not on the floor anywhere. They didn't suddenly mysteriously walk over and jump into one of these little pouches, but I did check all these pouches anyway. Check the pockets of these coats, even though I didn't wear a coat yesterday. So, you know, somebody took them, obviously, as they took my credit cards a few days ago.